was getting drafted, they would have never fell in that draft. The only reason them kids fell in that draft is because they felt like DeShaun Sanders smacked them in the face. They felt like DeShaun Sanders basically smacked the NFL in the face. So you really not gonna come coach here? You really not gonna come to the NFL where we made you? You gonna stay in college? So you gonna help them, but you don't want to come help the league? And then it was one thing that Shedeur said that I think stuck out with me too. I don't know if y'all remember, but he was on that podium. Y'all remember when Shedeur was at the combine? Do y'all remember when Shedeur was at the combine and what he said? Let me see if I can find that speech. Let me see if I can find that speech, y'all. I'm going down. You going down? What? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that speech. There we go. Is this the video? Where can I watch it at? Okay, they put it already. There we go. Here we go, yeah. Show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something, y'all. I think nobody remember this, but I think this is what fucked it all up, y'all. I think this right here would fuck the draft up for Shedeur and Shiloh. This right here, y'all. When I went back and I started looking at this shit, I'm like, damn, this might not be smart. This might have not been smart, y'all. This move right here, Shedeur Sanders, combine interview. If you ain't trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't get me. This is what Shedeur Sanders told the NFL. That's a very bold statement to tell NFL owners. It's almost like telling NFL owners that you ain't got your shit together. You ain't got your shit together. You ain't handling your business. What you did with this organization ain't being ran right. And winning and losing sometimes ain't based on the organization. The players at the top. Hey, Rocky, get them up out of here, Rocky. Hey, Rocky, if you feel like they disrespecting, get them up out of here. I'll holler at you. Bye-bye. Get them niggas up out of here. We not harboring fugitives. We is not harboring fugitives. Kick that nigga up out the house. Hasta la vista, baby. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. What you say? Bye-bye. That ass up out of here. Get that ass up out of here. That's what we gonna do. Get you the fuck up out of here.
The culture don't give me. So you should know history repeats itself over and over and over. and I've done it over and over and over. So if you ain't trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't give me. So you should know history repeats itself over and over and over, and I've done it over and over and over. So it should be no question why.
I hear that. If you're not trying to change your franchise and the culture, don't get me. Nigga, that's why you wasn't drafted. This is why he slid to the 5th round, y'all. This is why. No disrespect, but this is why. You cannot tell NFL owners if you're not trying to change your organization or culture, don't draft me. That was the number one no-no. The number one no-no. You can't say that at no fucking what? Well, guess what all the NFL coaches said? Well, we ain't drafting them. That's what they all said the same thing. Well, we're not drafting them. Why? Exactly. My point exactly. They thinking like, bro, you ain't did shit in this league. You ain't played a down in the NFL. You ain't threw a pass in the NFL. And you get up on a combine stage and tell the NFL executives, if you ain't trying to change your organization, don't draft me? So you basically calling shots before you even are drafted, bro. You're calling shots before you even walk into the facility. If that's not a number one red flag, then what is? That is a number one red flag. If you tell somebody, don't draft me if you're not trying to change your franchise. Why would, bro, if I own a team and I've been owning this team for 20 something years, why the fuck would I want a person that's telling me that I need to change my franchise? I need to change my organization. I need to change the way I do shit. Who the fuck you is, nigga? You not no general manager. You not no exec. So you think you just gonna come in here and say, don't get me. Exactly. They remember how his dad was too. And then not only that, his dad was the one representing them. His dad was playing agent. His dad was doing the talking for him. A lot of conversations led up to this situation that made owners be like, yo, I think we need to pass on this. So you got him saying this. Then you got Deion. You got Deion where he go on the talk show. What talk show was it that DeShaun Sanders went on, y'all? Can anybody remind me what talk show it was that DeShaun Sanders went on and he told the lady on the talk show that he was going to walk his kids right into the NFL? And he said, don't nobody know how to do it better than me. And why would I go get somebody to do something that I know how to do? So basically, you thought the NFL was going to let you basically telling the NFL, I'm going to walk my kids right into the NFL. That's basically what you telling the NFL. Not they going to get drafted. Not they going to have to earn their keep just like everybody else. You basically made it sound like it was a sorority. And because I'm an NFL player, my kids is automatically first rounders. Exactly. And he also, there were some teams that his son isn't allowed to play for, no matter if they draft him. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bro? That you going to tell the owners of an organization that its teams my son isn't allowed to play for, no matter if they draft him. Like this shit is little league. Like this shit is little league. I'm telling y'all, man, if you wanted to have this much control, then you should be up there with him, my dog. This is what I'm telling you. He fucked up when he didn't get an NFL job, or by not taking the NFL job, by staying in Colorado. This is why I say it defeats the purpose. If your purpose was to get your kids to the NFL, and you have a chance to coach your kids in the NFL, why wouldn't you do it? It defeats the purpose to get your sons to the NFL, and then you don't go with them. You stay in college. That defeated the whole purpose. I thought your whole purpose was to get them to the NFL. You got them through high school. You coached them in high school. You coached them in prime prep. You coached them in the Truth League with the Truth. You see what I'm saying? You coached them at Jackson State. You coached them at Colorado. Wouldn't it be smart to coach them in the NFL? Wouldn't it have been smart to sign to an NFL team as a coach? And then once you get that coaching job, you draft your son? Or you give up some draft picks to get your son? Why wouldn't you keep it going? But instead, you decided to belittle the same league that you came from. You decided to undermine the same league that invested in you. And then you say to yourself, he can't play for nobody if I don't allow him to play for them. Oh, they looked at this family and said, y'all got us fucked up. Who told y'all run shit? That's what the owners did. That's what the owners did. They said, who told y'all that y'all make this shit work? Listen to what he said, y'all. Listen to this speech and tell me, if y'all was an owner of an NFL team, are you drafting this guy after you hear this at the combine? Remember, and also remember, he didn't work